For this video, I'm going to be presenting on the concept of nature when debating nature versus nurture and how nature is more influential in development than nurture. This can first be seen through the lens of cognitive and language development. One key factor that helps infants learn language is having innate biases. One of these biases is the mutual exclusivity bias, which is the assumption that words refer to entirely separate, non-overlapping categories. For example, the word ball only refers to ball or a ball. This is crucial for language development and learning to match words with objects. In addition, another factor that contributes to language development is an innate or critical sensitive period. Language areas of the brain, such as Broca's area or Wernicke's area, become more active during late infancy into the preschool years, where much of a child's vocabulary develops. Both of these concepts just discussed, either innate biases or a sensitivity period, do not depend on nurture to develop, and are necessary for a child's furthering of cognitive and language skills. In addition, nature also plays a big role in social and emotional development of infants and children. Firstly, there is a universal, hereditary, sensitive period for developing emotions. This can be seen for the emotion of happiness, which is the first emotion to develop. All babies universally begin to smile when they are in REM cycle, sleeping full, or in response to gentle touches. And the development of a social smile in all babies across the world occurs between 6 and 12 weeks of age. So basically, happiness along with the smile develops everywhere, all in the world, all cultures, despite whether or not there's an emphasis of babies' expressing emotion culturally. Nature is also key in the development of shyness and sociability, and it's not just dependent on parental environment, but rather by the heart rate of an infant in the first few weeks of its life. Heart rate after birth was consistently higher for shy children, regardless of the infant's living environment. Overall, both universal sensitive periods for development as well as the heart rate of an infant contribute more to social and emotional development and are unaffected by the environment. Nature is the hereditary information that we receive from our parents at the moment of conception. In innate abilities, we are given the influence and contribute to our development. This can be seen in physical development as well as motor development milestones. Parents' genetics, such as innate predisposition for obesity, can be passed on to children and affect their physical body development. In addition, there are also universal milestones which must be innate for motor development. Infants universally grasp the same coordination milestones at the same time, such as a pincher grasp at around 9 months or an ulnar grasp that is achieved about 4 or 5 months. In conclusion, nature is a more important and key factor in infant and child development than nurture. Nature gives babies an innate set of biases, as well as a critical period to help with language development. In addition, nature also influences social, emotional, physical, developmental milestones, as these milestones are universal and therefore remain the same despite many cultural and environmental influences. Our genes also impact the body's physical development over time, such as genes with a predisposition for obesity. Overall, all of these innate factors prove how so much of a child's development, whether it be cognitive, linguistic, social, emotional, or physical motor development, is dependent on nature.